Angry Birds probably isn't a game that requires much explanation. It's been on a ton of mobile devices, handhelds, and every kid I know, aka my niece and nephew, and all of their friends at one point or another were absolutely fascinated with the series. Their houses are adorned with hundreds of Angry Birds toys, stuffed animals, posters, figurines, you name it, they have it. What I'm trying to say is that whether or not you've ever personally played one of these games, Angry Birds is a phenomenon. And now that it's here on PlayStation VR, I'm getting a very small, immersive glimpse into the obsession. For anyone who has or hasn't played Angry Birds before, the core fundamental mechanics haven't changed much since the flat 2D originals. Your job is to hurl adorable, fluffy birds at the structures, knock them down, and crush all of the green little piggies in the process. This isn't quite as easy as it sounds. Most of the buildings are structurally sound, and examining them to discover a weak spot or create a chain reaction to push them over is pretty much the whole game. Making life slightly easier are not only a few predetermined vantage points for each level, but also a variety of birds, each with special attacks to help you in your fiendish acts of terrorism. Red is the standard bird, but doesn't do anything particularly special. Chuck will fly extra fast when you hit the trigger. Bomb explodes on command. And the blues, when told, will split off into 3 directions. At no point will you have control over which bird you choose. You're given 3 birds at the beginning of each stage that'll stand in a line, and you have to use them in that order. Angry Birds VR features 50 levels spread out over 4 environments. If that sounds like a lot, it's really not. You can blast through the entire game in under 2 hours, but if you do that, you'll be missing the point. In fact, the point of any Angry Birds game is to take down the structures and the pigs, causing as much destruction and using as little effort as possible. This will ensure a high score and the coveted 3 stars on each level, and accomplishing that will take much, much longer. That said, it's certainly not a deep game. It is what it is, and once you've gone through each stage a few times, there isn't much to go back for. And even if you manage to get all the stars in every single level, there's still not even a platinum trophy waiting for you at the end. All that aside, Angry Birds is fun while it lasts. Looks and sounds nice, and the 2 move controllers generally work great. Although even with my camera set fairly high, there was an occasional hiccup when one move controller had to be placed behind the other. For $15, I certainly didn't expect Angry Birds VR Isle of Pigs to be the biggest, deepest game out there. It definitely needs more levels, world variety, bird variety, and maybe even some bonuses to unlock, like some cool new slingshots to make me feel like I'm taking down little green pigs in style. Hopefully there's DLC in the works, and hopefully it'll be free. But in the meantime, Angry Birds VR is still a fun game that the whole family can enjoy and pick away at, level by level.